Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Hudson County Girls Volleyball Championship here in beautiful Jersey City, New Jersey at County Prep High School. The 1 seed Secaucus Patriots face off against the 3 seed Union City Lady Eagles. Big matchup today. Secaucus trying to defend a county championship for the first time since 2014, where they actually won 8 straight. What's the key to a second straight county championship, Cayden Drumeler?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Cayden Drumeler, as Manny said, here at County Prep High School. I think the key for Secaucus today is to play the smooth, consistent game that they've been playing all season. They're 23-1 for a reason, and once they get into that rhythm, they're an extremely consistent team. So many hitters, so many lanes to shoot from, and I think if they can just continue how they've been going, they will be mighty fine here today.
Yeah, we spoke to the coach earlier. He said as long as they play in their system, they're pretty much unstoppable. We're here also with Stella Jacey, who joins the broadcast, star libero for Hoboken High. You faced this Union City team in the semifinals. What do you think they got to do to pull off an upset?
I think they got to stay in system. I think their defense is very good. I think they have one strong hitter, number 13, Molly Brown. But I think they're going to feed her constantly, and I think Secaucus is going to try to shut her down early, so we'll see what happens.
Block touch there. Union City gets on the board first. There she is, Molly Brown, right on cue for you, Stella. She's their star. If she gets in rhythm, definitely be hard to beat.
Yeah, I think this is one of the most important parts of the game here for Union City. They know Secaucus, on paper, is the better team, but they can't let them get into their rhythm, and stuff like that's not going to help too much. But yeah, a hot start is very, very important, specifically for the Soaring Eagles.
Unforced error there for Union City, and we spoke to Coach Kawaja, and he said that's exactly what they cannot have if they want to beat Secaucus. He put an emphasis on limiting those unforced errors.
Nice pass.
Brown with another block touch.
Do you get points for hitting the line judge?
If they touched it and it went out, it would be Union City's point. They didn't touch it. Oh, she shouldn't have done that.
That one's in.
With Secaucus playing a rover defense, those are the shots that are going to work. They cover tips heavily, but those heavy cross shots are the ones that are going to score. So Union City sticks to doing that. They should be good.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Stella.
Not a block touch actually earlier, so tie game 2-2. The ball was just straight out on the kill attempt from Brown.
That's a good touch. That's a good hustle. The setter has to leave, number 2 has to leave her spot a little earlier when she knows where that ball's going, but.
That's Nicole Ayala.
Give the score off.
Not there on time. 3-2 now. Secaucus has the lead.
Touch. It's going to be a free over. Let's see what Secaucus does with this.
So I try to
Running their
Fitzgerald,
middle,
it is out.
Secaucus is trying to say it's a touch. I didn't see a touch.
First subs
Freshman,
here.
number 3, Penelope Campo, just subbed in for Secaucus.
Yep, here she comes, a great player here for the Secaucus team. The only freshman on the floor getting her first action. She's played 49 sets so far for this Secaucus team.
What a swing!
Great job there from Secaucus. They stay on the board. Pretty much a back and forth game so far, 4-3.
The libero's out right now. Middle's serving, 21. I think if Union City gets it back to the middle, they should be good. That's a wonderful serve.
Jacey on the serve. Nice block from Fitzgerald.
That's good cover from Molly Brown. That's such a good touch by Penelope. Good spot, good spot. Campfire is what's going to work in this perimeter defense that Union City plays. Those are the shots that are going to work, deep corners and short. Union City has good hustle, though, so.
Marin wasn't able to take that ball up. Secaucus on the board. Jasicek stays serving. Good serve. Marin fields it. Sets up a kill. Gets blocked.
Good touch.
Nice play from Marin. Tries to keep the ball in bounds to no avail. Secaucus scores again. Jasicek putting on a nice little run here.
That's really good cover from UC. It unfortunately didn't work out in their favor, but that was good play.
Jasicek again. Trying to pull away here early in this first set. Already up 3. Marin fields the serve.
3-ball. Ow! Unlucky from Union City. I think Union City has to be a little bit more aggressive with the swings. This is a county championship after all. You got to be aggressive.
Yep, volleyball, such a game of runs, and when Union City allows Secaucus to point, it becomes really dangerous, especially when you know how consistent they are as a group.
Jasicek, her run comes to an end there serving. Ball was just out of bounds. Now serving for Union City, Dinah Orifice. Campo fields the serve. Diadetta tries to go over, she'll just let it fall out of bounds. 7-5 now. Union City definitely showing some fight, which is something that Coach Caruso expected. He told his girls that everyone's gonna come in fighting, they just gotta fight harder. Brown, nice dig. Free over from Union City, very, very costly miscommunication there. Leads to a point for the Patriots.
I think Union City's playing a little emotional right now. I think the stakes are high, and I think if they calm down the emotions, that's a good pass for Molly. They'll work together better as a team.
Justin finds the corner there, almost went out of bounds. Very, very nice play from Union City. 8-6, tight first set here so far. Let's see if they can pull away, find the lead here. Senior Valerie Munevar on the serve. Torres. Union City tries to kill Torres again. Nice play.
That's good coverage from Union City. That's a good up. A little too much power on that swing with her arms, but you know, it's a good spot that she got that. Good hustle.
Torres fields the serve. 8-7 now. Still a very tight game. Ball goes off the net. Tie game. Union City ties it after a misplay from Sofia Guzman.
It's a really good pass from Torres. The set was a little off. She tried to adjust. Didn't work out in her favor. Union City has a run right now. Let's see if they'll keep it.
Guzman tries again. And that will go off the hands of Munevar. A little bit of a misplay there. 9-8. Union City is yet to take another lead in this game after the first point. Only one lead change so far. It came very early. Free over from UC. Torres dives, makes a play. Another diving play. Fitzgerald on the over. Tremendous job from Secaucus keeping that ball in play. Another kill try, and that one will get the point for Union City.
Both of these teams have been playing like a team this whole game. Such consistent play from each of them, and they know how to work off each other so well.
That's really good ups from Secaucus. Free ball shouldn't have been that close to hitting the ground. I think they got to read those earlier. Union City's not playing too aggressive. I think the nerves are kicking in a little bit, but
tremendous dig. Fitzgerald on the over. She touches the net. Another point for Union City. There's the second lead change of the set. 10-9 is the score now. Eagles on top. No, 19 having a wonderful game, doing a job serving. Also has a few kills that have led to some Union City points. Secaucus free over there. Marin sets up Molly Brown. Gets blocked. Well,
Tool
block touch,
time.
actually.
Let's go. What a tool from Molly Brown. Secaucus needs to pull in their block a little bit, but what a play from Molly.
Brown goes over. Fitzgerald tries to kill. Marin fields it.
Way to stay aggressive, Union City. They didn't free ball that one over, which is nice.
Good rally here coming up. Molly Brown again. Carry, I think was double.
Called a double. The refs are going to be strict this game, and it's a county final. I think they've been lenient throughout the season, so I think it's a change for everyone.
10-11. Let's see if Torres can lead her team towards another lead change here. Marin. Brown will just hit it over. Point for Secaucus. Jasicek there to make the play. Tie game now. Evelyn Torres will serve once again for the Patriots.
That's a nice push by 21. She found that block and she really used it to her power, to her advantage.
Marin fields the serve. She'll just hit it over. Nice play to just kind of keep that ball in bounds after the missed touch. And Valerie Manaya, again, trying to use her wrist there. That's the second time in this game where she uses that strategy. Ball just goes straight down. That's not been a recipe for success. Another lead change in this set. 12-11, been a treat to watch. Brown fields the serve. And now she'll go for the kill. Nice little touch.
Those are the things that aren't going to work with this Rover defense. You can't tip in this. You got to swing. And that's a really good block.
Jasicek makes a great block. Gets the crowd into it. Secaucus fired up. Leads to a timeout for Union City. What a play. Everyone on the right side of the gym, at least our right of the gym, is fired up. Great
That was the
watch.
loudest we've seen him all day.
Yeah,
that was a really good block by 21. I mean, good for Molly. She's swinging. Those tips aren't going to really work with this type of defense. They play someone on the 10-foot line rovering back and forth to get those tips. So what's really going to work is those hard cross swings or even deep corners if you try to get the two deep players to move. It seems like that's been working. But they've got to swing in this and swing high hands too.
Obviously a very momentum-building play there for Secaucus, but Union City's got to realize it only counts for 1 point. They've had a very solid outing so far. Just looking back historically, Union City's has lost 4 out of the past 5 matchups, and they're hanging in there just fine in the county championship through about halfway through the first set.
UC is fighting hard. I think they're putting up a really good fight. I think if they start swinging, Secaucus has big blocks. I think they got to start swinging some high hands to try to tool the block. I think that will work in their advantage.
Torres stays serving, and Manaya, last second there, tries to stick the hand out to save it. Miscommunication there from Union City. You can't have that again. Those are the unforced errors that their head coach was talking about before the game. And you hear him.
Yeah, I think
angry.
Union City's playing a little emotional. I think they get frustrated with each other, and I think that's the difference between the two teams. I think Secaucus lifts each other up a lot. So it works to your advantage and disadvantage both ways.
Yeah, even when they were down, saw a steady heartbeat from the Patriots. Now they're up 3. Jasicek is going to try another one, and it's another point for the Patriots. She's been awesome for Secaucus today, serving the ball and over in the front. She's been incredible for this Patriot squad.
What a tip. She gets above that block. Union City barely has a block on her at this point. I think even if she could swing and she'd get a kill from it, but the tips are working with Union City.
Molly
what a
Brown.
dig.
Great kill. Torres with a tremendous dig. She'll hit a free over. Brown's gonna try again. And that is a point for Union City. Molly Brown trying to put the team on her back. Union City now only down 3. They'll get the ball back, set up a serve for Marin, I believe so, the libero. Are we rocking with the pink libero jersey?
I'm rocking with it.
No, I have a pink one too, so
Is that
I
your
rock
favorite?
with it.
Is that your favorite, Stella?
I do like it. I do miss the red and white though, I'm not gonna lie.
Double hit for Secaucus. Another point from Union City. They don't want to go away in this contest.
They're fighting hard. They're putting up a really, really good fight.
Yeah, something that both of these teams have done really well so far is avoiding any big runs. I think 3, maybe 4 points is the biggest we've seen in a row from any which team.
Jacey again. Who else?
They know how to
That's a
respond.
good touch from number 3. Following through with that would have made it go a little higher, but I think that she had that. She just hesitated a little bit.
She's been tremendous. We can't emphasize it enough for the Patriots. Trying to set up another kill. Block touch there.
Nice
Another
tool
point.
by 17. That's a good spot.
Dinah Orifice getting a piece of the pie there with Molly Brown on the kills. How ball will go out. Union City down 1 now. 16-15 is the score in this first set. Very back and forth. Cayden, you said it earlier. Neither team really able to pull away on any of these runs.
Yep.
Orifice. Miscommunication again from Secaucus.
I think that they got to talk a little bit more. They're expecting too much from one person. They got to play as a team. You got to see that ball, you can't just automatically assume this person's getting it. You got to have that hustle and that drive to get that ball.
Indubitably.
It's going to be a free ball. Let's see what Secaucus does with this.
Jacey again with the tip. And that will go straight out.
See, I think it's clear that Union City's playing very emotional. I think at the end of each point, they got to get together and they got to bring each other up instead of bringing each other down. What a touch by Molly Brown. What hustle.
Molly Brown to Marin. The free over. Is it going to be in bounds? No.
That's a good try. That's a good try. The only thing you can do in those situations is try. That's great hustle for Molly Brown to get a touch on that.
Molly Brown. Misplay there. 19-16. Big, big.
Ace on Molly Brown. It's clear that Union City gets in their heads. They show it, and I think that defeats them in the end because whenever you see personally from experience, if I see a girl getting in their head, I'm going to just keep going for them. Get them, especially a high player like Molly Brown where the team kind of relies on her a lot. I think that's something she can't show as much.
Timeout Union City. What do you think makes this Secaucus team so steadily mentally?
Well, one, I want to talk about their coach, Dylan Caruso, the 5th coach here in Secaucus program history now in their 49th year. You see how calm he is over on the sideline, not showing any sign of, backing down. He doesn't get too excited either. He's just there and provides a stable place for his players to come and take advice, take their coaching from.
Yeah, and it's big. About 10 seconds left in this timeout. Union City trying to collect themselves. Isabel Pablos trying to set up a big run and put the Lady Eagles away. Let's see who comes out on top in this first set. Down to the wire now.
Yep.
Big point coming up here. 2-point swing. In such a tight game. Free over for Secaucus. Torres, they're trying to set up Jacey-check, and she gets the kill. Just can't do that for this Secaucus squad.
That's such a great swing by 21. They got to set her more, and she's got to swing more. The tips are working, but her swing is really, really powerful.
This is what Caruso wanted when he talks about playing in the system. You give these free overs to Secaucus, and they're just going to kill you, pun intended.
Yeah. I think Union City has to be a little more
Decent.
aggressive, less free balls. When they're just setting Secaucus up for a kill at this point.
20-17 now as Union City gets the ball back. Now Molly Brown, their star on the serve.
Need a run here.
Jacey-check again. Who else? 21-17. Putting the team on her back. Number 21, Olivia Jacey-check. Oh my goodness, what a performance.
Absolutely. 6'1", the only person above 6 feet on either rosters today. And she is putting that height to great use.
That's a really good touch by number 2 on the swing. I think someone could have gotten a touch on that. I think they gave up on it a little too early. That's a really good pass. Let's see what Union City does.
Orifice fills it out. I mean, also, it's probably some intimidation factor when you just see Jacey-check getting set up like that on a tee.
I would feel very intimidated.
Yeah, I think so. She's serving 22-17. Looking to go up 6. That one is out. They do not go up 6. In fact, now they're only up 4. 22-18. Orifice now will serve for the Lady Eagles.
And this is such a bigger point here for Union City than for Secaucus. Secaucus is going to be able to overcome an 0-1 deficit way easier than Union City. They've got to step it up now.
Yeah, they kind of almost had them on the ropes. They didn't really execute, and they didn't execute on this point either. Now they're down 5. And the Secaucus team is just too good to be put away easily. Now Polonia Di Caino checks in for the Patriots. She will serve.
That's a good touch.
Fitzgerald trying to set up Guzman, and she carries. Sofia Guzman does not get away with the carry there, at least according to the referee. Now number 7, Valerie Munavar, senior, will serve for the Eagles. Torres trying to set up Guzman again. She goes for the kill. Molly Brown with a nice touch. Free over for Secaucus. Let's see if they can execute again. They'll set up Fitzgerald this time. Kill, block, touch, point. Secaucus Patriots. Game point here, 24-19.
That's a really good adjustment by number 2 to get a touch on that ball. It didn't end up working in their favor, but block touches are really hard to get a read on. It goes every which way, so that's a really good touch.
Guzman. Step a kill, and free over for Union City. Molly Brown gets blocked. Fitzgerald to make the play there.
Really good cover by Union City on that one.
Molly Brown tries a long kill, and that'll do it for the first set. Secaucus takes the first set by a score 25-19. They go up 1-0 now. Stella, what'd you see from Secaucus, and what do they got to do to respond in the second set?
I think Secaucus played a really good game. They played calm, which I think helps them a lot. Playing calm during volleyball is the best thing you can do. You can't play stressed, you can't play static, you can't play, But I think they played a really good game. I think they all lift each other up, and I think it works in their advantage.
So you mentioned earlier during the set that neither team was able to kind of pull away, and it was really back and forth during that first set for most of it. Secaucus at the end pulls away. What do you think was the key for that?
Yeah, they finally got that control, and a lot of that was coming off that timeout that Union City called, actually, and Secaucus seemed to really use that to their benefit more than Union City. They came out, they were cool, calm, collected, like we've been talking about all game. Stella, you mentioned Union City's been playing a bit emotional, and I agree with that. So I think that's what caused that final run, and that's why they're up 1-0 heading into the second set.
Jacey was tremendous during that first set. What made her so good during that set, and how was Secaucus able to set her up consistently? 21.
I think 21. I think the sets to her were great. I think they were a little inconsistent. That's why she had to tip sometimes. But when she has a good set, she's swinging hard on that ball, and I think it works in their advantage because UC hasn't seen talent like that in the regular season, and I think it's a wake-up call. Secaucus has really good, UC has really good defense. They have a lot of hustle, but I think Secaucus is a stronger offensive team.
We'll be back in just about a minute with more coverage of this Hudson County volleyball final. Stay tuned for the second set. Secaucus won the first one by a score of 25-19. We'll be back. We are back here for coverage of the second set of this Hudson County final here in girls volleyball. Secaucus won the first one 25-19. Union City put up a very good fight during the entire set. Secaucus was able to pull away, though, by a big part by Olivia Jacey, who was awesome. Fitzgerald gets involved now for the first kill and first point of this Secaucus Patriots team in this second set.
Absolutely. I like what you said about Union City. It's ridiculous to think that they're out of it right now, but they need to come alive, and it has to be sometime soon. You'd obviously want them just come out of the half, out of the set, just completely forgetting what happened and ready to come play. But Secaucus takes number one.
I think that was a smart play by Fitzgerald. She knew that 19 doesn't play defense, and she used that to her advantage and swung to her. That was really smart.
Sophomore Valerie Manaya couldn't field the serve there. Little underclassman mistake. Union City quickly down 2-0. Evelyn Torres, star libero for the Secaucus volleyball team, is also a pretty good basketball player. She'll be serving.
That's a really good serve. That's good hustle, good hustle.
Free over for Secaucus, and they've fed off those right to Jacey. Who else?
That's a really good touch.
Secaucus keeps it alive. Molly Brown, another free over. Can Secaucus execute a point this time? They will.
That's
24 Pablos there.
That's a really good play by Secaucus. I think it's smart. They got to run their offense a little faster. It works in their advantage every time. And I think they should start doing that in the regularly, not only on free balls.
Torres putting up a nice little run here. Another free over for Secaucus. This might be a recipe for disaster for the Eagles, but they get bailed out a little bit on a double touch right there.
I mean, disregarding that play, Secaucus came out of that set like there was no break in between sets. We talked about how much momentum they had when they won the first set, and they've come out just keeping that going.
Marin serving, and that one's out. That's exactly what you didn't want from Union City. Another unforced error there early on in this set. Now down 4-1.
The Union City's coach not happy on the sideline. He's been by far more emotional, and possibly that's been reflected in how his players are out on the court. We talked about how Secaucus is Dylan Caruso, how calm and collected he's been as Union City takes one back.
Secaucus showing their experience in these type of games. I mean, Secaucus is such a historically good program in the state and maybe in the country. Their numbers are impressive. Their amount of championships are impressive throughout their program's history.
Absolutely. When it comes to experience, no one even really comes close. In the 48 years, not including this one, that this program has been active, 27 county championships as well as 19 state titles. They're used to this.
And Caruso talked about how before the game, this Secaucus team, at least last year, they were the hunters. Hudson Catholic was the favorite when they won last year's county championship. Now they're the hunted. And they play a tough schedule, so even during the regular season, they're not really used to being that. And they've responded in a tremendous fashion. Now up 6-3, Jacey on the kill there. 6-3 is the score in this second set. Secaucus looking to put away Union City early.
What a swing by 21. She's hitting those spots. She's really killing it for Secaucus right now.
But she will not get the serve over there. Now Orifice, who's been good for this Union City squad. It's really been her and Molly Brown, and 19 as well. They've done a pretty good job in today's contest so far. Freshman Campo fields the serve, and Guzman
What an
tries a kill.
What an up.
Great dig. Carry from Secaucus. Union City not going away easily.
I think the two differences between these teams are you can really tell that Secaucus is very confident in their ability and their skill. And I think you can tell that Union City's playing a little nervous, if you will, but...
What a block. Oh, no, actually, yeah, good block, but it went out. Thought it was in. My apologies.
Cool.
7-5 is the score. Union City trying to set up 19. That one goes out.
I really like the decision here to put Campo back in the game. You're up a set, and why not give your young freshman, who has been an outstanding player all year long, some experience? You know she's going to be back.
100%. She'll definitely be a factor in years to come for this Patriots squad.
Dual sport athlete as well. Really good hockey player.
Her brother's a pretty good hockey player, too.
Very good hockey player.
Yeah, from what I hear. I don't know that.
Yeah. We should send them. Free over for Secaucus. Trying to set up another point. Here comes Guzman, and that'll put another point on the board for the Patriots. 9-5. They're up 4, and they've been pretty dominant during this set.
What I noticed, the sets have been a little off the net. I don't know if that's what Guzman prefers, but I think if the setter sets her a little tighter, I think she would have that swing and she would be able to hit it right down.
Brown trying to set up a pass. Free over again. They're going to have to try to limit these because Fitzgerald is just going to come do something like that, but a great dig from Molly Brown. Another free over for Secaucus. Fitzgerald again gets blocked. Point for
I personally
Union City.
saw a touch on that. Obviously, we have a different angle, but they don't seem to be fighting it, so maybe it wasn't.
Or it's just a testament to how non-emotional they are. We've been talking about that. I mean, as Guzman gets the point for Secaucus. Definitely no arguing from the Patriots. This is just business for them. They're acting like they've been here before.
They have been here before.
They have been here before.
Quite a few times.
Quite a few times, yes.
That was a really good spot by Guzman, I believe. That sharp angle is what's going to work for both teams, with the rover defense especially, but even this one, they're not used to having those sharp cross hits in the regular season. A lot of the swings will go deep, so I think they're showing Union City what they've been missing.
UC tries a tip there. Missed time. Ming from 19. Guzman. Brown feels
a really
the serve.
good pass by Molly Brown.
Another point for Union City. 11-7. Definitely have avoided a blowout here in either set. They've been pretty spectacular.
Yeah, they've kind of stabilized a bit, but this pace isn't going to get them to where they need to be. They still need to pick it up a little bit more if they want to win this set.
That goes in. And to keep the topic of when it comes to emotion, I mean, this could be a good thing for Union City. Their head coach was talking about how before the Hoboken game, in the locker room, they were pretty down. I mean, not to bring it up against Stella, sorry.
No, it's okay.
They were pretty low. I mean, no really real expectations to win that game. And then he said that he just talked to those girls and instilled some belief in them, that there was some emotion in the locker room before the game. And after the game, he said he was almost brought to tears as they won that game 2-0. Did you see that kind of fire and passion from Union City when you were playing?
100%. Union City played a great game when we versed them. And I think that proves my point from before when I said that you can tell that they just are not confident in their ability. They're obviously a good team. They made it this far. But it proves my point that they're very hesitant on themselves.
Yeah, I think you can call it more of kind of a high-risk, high-reward play style from them. And then you look over at Secaucus, and it's more of a, stable line and how their performance is as Union City picks up another one.
Another mishap on a serve there. Secaucus not able to judge those serves rightly. They keep falling in just on the line. 19 doing a wonderful job serving the ball, sets up a nice run that has not come to an end so far. 11-10 is the score. Union City right back in it, and again, same
They're
thing.
following that ball, but it seems to not register that it's in every time, and that's really good serves by 19. Let's hit the same spot 2 times in a row. Let's see if they'll get it this time.
This Union City crowd is very much into it now. 11-11 is the score. Something's being discussed in the scorer's table right now.
I think they're trying to see if they're out of rotation right now. It seems that the scorekeeper on UC and Secaucus are...
Union City's trying to argue that they have 12 points, and they do.
Seems to be settled. Seems to be settled.
Yeah, so it was a score thing. Union City does have 12 points. Shout out to the scorekeeper. We all make mistakes.
It's okay.
It is indeed okay. Marin over, trying to set up Fitzgerald. Nice little dig there. Marin trying to pass it to Brown, and that is way over a little bit. Too much power, not enough of a downward angle.
Yeah, I think she just got to snap her wrist on that. That was more of a float than anything. Snapping your wrist does so much, and I think that's what a few of the UC players need to think about every time they swing.
Valentoras try to set up the junior. And Jacey again. Who else? I mean, when Secaucus ever has to collect a big point or pull away in a set, I mean, they always call number 21. At least I have throughout this contest. Torres, 13-12. Secaucus up 1. And Brown with a great kill.
Those are the swings that are going to work in this defense, as I said before. They're playing rover, so that middle deep and those cross shots are what's going to work, and I think UC needs to be smart and see that. It worked every time they hit those spots, so they need to do it more often.
Marin serving. Pablos. Little block touch there. Union City not able to keep it up. Again, there has not been a lead change, although Union City has tied the game a few times in this second set.
Secaucus is amped. That's the most excited I've seen the players on the court be after a point win this entire game.
County championship on the line. Big stakes. Secaucus trying to secure that trophy for the second straight year. Nice little tip from Jacey, but it is out. Union City will now look for their first lead of this second set. The sophomore Nicole Ayala will serve, trying to deliver for her squad here and for her city. Trying to stay alive, and Pablos.
That's a good up by number 2.
Uncharacteristic play there from Orphis, who's been pretty good for the Lady Eagles all game. Secaucus still in control.
That's an out-of-system set by their lip, and I think it was strange that their middle did hit that. I think It was just a touch, and I think they should have freed it. You don't see that a middle hits out of system. That's a really good touch by Molly Brown.
And she'll try the kill. Free over for Union City, trying to make something happen. They'll set up Molly Brown, but Torres there. Great defensive play.
It's a really good out of system set to 16.
Molly Brown over. Pretty impressive rally on both sides, but Secaucus comes up with a point. 16-14 is the score. Pablos will now serve. And Marin, unforced error again. Timeout, Union City, down 3, season on the line in the county.
That was a really cool group celebration from Secaucus after they won that point.
Yeah, we unfortunately did not get it.
Oh.
I actually didn't see it. We didn't get it on camera.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah.
But I think proving my point, as I keep saying, is just UC is playing too emotional right now, and you can see it on their faces and their body language, everything. They're just so down, and they obviously have the ability. They're here, and even the score, they put up a fight, but they just, the second they make a mistake, they're in their heads.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. We saw Brown there on the misplay afterwards. Put up a little face, and I think it's a good timeout from Union City's head coach, trying to set up a little run here so they don't go away early. What do they got to do to set up a third set?
Absolutely. Well, they have to set up a third set. This has to be the turning point, and they have to realize that it's now or never if they want a chance at winning this volleyball game.
No doubt about it. Pablos trying to put them away and crush Union City's hopes and dreams of a county championship here in 2024. Last time these two teams faced off in such a contest was in 2013. Secaucus won.
That's a good set to Molly on the right side.
Sets up a point for the Lady Eagles. 17-15 is the score. Let's see if Brown can keep the team on her back as she receives MVP chants in the crowd. Brown serves. Torres trying to set up Guzman. Gets blocked, but towards the wrong side. The ball lands, at least for Union City, 18-15.
Union City's blocking off the net. That's why they keep getting tooled and it going under. But I just want to make a comment on number 21. She is doing so much for this team as a middle for only playing 3.5 rotations because she does serve. But wow, she is making such an impact in just 3 rotations out of the 6.
Refs will communicate, perhaps gather, because
the R2
I think
is
we did
going
see a
over to the
net
head
touch
ref right now. I do think it was a net touch on Union City, but let's see what they come to the conclusion of.
Still point Union City. I think that was a missed call, but perhaps we're wrong. 18-16 is the score. That was huge for the Lady Eagles. And yeah, you said it. I mean, Jacey has just been off the charts throughout this game.
That's a really smart play by number 10. It didn't work in their favor, but if that worked, it would have scored, and it was a smart move.
Trying a little element of surprise there. Does not come to fruition. 18-17 is the score. Guzman. Nice little dig from Brown. Fitzgerald. And that is a point. Olivia Guzman puts it in just the right spot.
That's really smart. You know the lib's not in and the middle's serving, so that was really smart. And I also think that's why she tried it before, but a dump would have been effective because that middle was stuck on her heels. She was not moving her feet. And what an ace!
Another ace for Secaucus, the Cayden, who's been really good serving the ball for the Patriots. Kind of her specialty on this team. It's tremendous to see how everyone on the Patriots team fills their role, and it's why they're up 2 now, 20-18. Union City on the ropes.
This is where Union City just has to want it more.
We'll find out if they do. See if they can force a third set. Guzman, great job from Molly Brown, but it is just out.
Unfortunate. That's a good touch by Molly Brown. She was stuck on her heels. I think if she would have taken a few steps and lifted that ball, it would have been a perfect pass. But UC's defense, you can tell that they do play on their heels. They're expecting hits. That's why I think if Secaucus is scoring with the swings, so it's working in their favor, but if they weren't, the tips would 100% score on Union City.
Fitzgerald, that's over. Again, the Lady Eagles not going away, 21-19. Only down 2 in this second set. They already lost the first one. They're gonna need to put some points together, take a lead here, and put the Patriots away in this second set to set up a third.
That's really good ups by Secaucus. Great hustle.
Little tip from Union City, and Secaucus somehow keeps that ball up, sets up a free over for Union City. They'll try a kill, and Torres digs it up.
As I
Molly
said
Brown.
again, those tips aren't gonna work. They get every tip up with that rover defense, but that's a really good out-of-system set.
Guzman had a good dig there, trying to set something up for Pablos, but it is point Union City.
Secaucus' hustle is phenomenal right now. They're getting everything up. Nothing's touching the floor.
21-20. Huge point. Union City has not had a lead throughout this set, but they've been close.
We gotta
Fixing
fix
the
the net.
antenna right now.
Ooh,
The ball hit the antenna, got all messed up. Gotta make sure it's intact.
We'll resume play shortly as soon as the antenna is.
I didn't know it was called the antenna.
Yes, it's called the
We should know that. Should we
antenna.
announce that we didn't know that it was called the antenna?
They know now.
Strange name.
I almost
but
called it the stick when it went off, but I was like, I'm not gonna say that.
It hits the inbound stick.
Good thing you guys have me here, geez.
Yes, oh my gosh. Amherst commit, Stella, Jacey, providing all the volleyball analysis that you guys
That's
at
a
home
really
need.
good up by number 5. Good touch by Molly.
Great tip. Oh, what a play! Number 10, Sarah Veloz.
That's a
Puts the-
really good spot. That was really smart by her. Those
Very,
dumps are
very
gonna
smooth.
work.
Torres now will serve, 22-20. That was a treat to watch there. What a play from Veloz. Will Secaucus repeat as county champions? Right now, they're very close to doing so. 2 points away. 23-20 is the score. And I don't think they'd want anyone else serving. Timeout, Union City. Kawaja calls a timeout as he is desperate to provide a spark for his team, as he did before that Hoboken game, which he talked about earlier. What do you think has to be said or instilled in the huddle for this Union City team mentally to be able to pull away and pull up a comeback?
He's got 45 seconds to tell them that this is their time. This is the last chance that they're going to get. They're 2 points away from being knocked out. They're not that far away. One run, and they're back in here for a third set.
Yes, I think they got to play their hearts out. Their main hitter, Molly Brown, number 13, is a senior. This is their year, and I think they got to realize that and play their hearts out right now.
In 12 seconds, we will find out if this next point will go to either Secaucus or Union City. In fact, they actually come out of the timeouts a little early. Evelyn Torres trying to set up a second straight county championship trophy for Secaucus. Union City doesn't want to go away yet. And Molly Brown, very clutch point for the Lady Eagles.
That was really smart by Molly Brown. Almost looked like a miss hit, but we'll give it to her, pretend it's not. But that was really smart. Good spot.
The libero Marin, she serves to the other libero Torres. Guzman. Oh, it goes off the net. Very unlucky bounce.
Very smart from Secaucus. Number 7 does not play back row. She had a DS in the first set. The coach ended up pulling him. So I think it's really smart of Secaucus to go to number 7. I think they need to keep doing that.
Munavar,
and 1 point away from the county championship.
Munavar not able to keep that ball in play. Now Secaucus. Here comes Velos on the serve. 24-21, it is out. Union City not going away just yet. 24-22. Here comes Ayala on the serve.
Let's go. Secaucus cannot give Union City a run. Too close of a game. They're 1 point away. They just need to side out right here.
Union City crowd still into it. A lot of belief on the navy blue side. And Jacey tries to set up. The winning point goes off the antenna. 24-23, 1 point game.
That was a really good pass from Torres. The set was a little too tight for 21 to hit that. But
Ayala again trying to deliver here. See if Union City can tie this game. If not, Secaucus will be county champions. Jacey. That'll be a point for the Secaucus Patriots. And they win the Hudson County Tournament Final. They take down the Lady Eagles 25-23 to successfully defend their county championship title for the first time since 2014. The Secaucus Patriots girls volleyball program repeats as Hudson County champions.
what a game by Secaucus. They played very well. Both teams fought. They both deserve credit. Secaucus just pulled out with the win.
The team rallies around Caruso. And they will hold up the trophy. Secaucus Patriots doing something that they're pretty used to in the program, but you could have called it a little drought over the past 10 years. Although they did win last year, they went a while without winning a county title.
Trophy case is getting full in Secaucus. Another one for them, a big momentum builder heading in to the States where they hope to make it number 20. So number 28 and number 20 if they can complete both this year. Stella, got anything to add?
What a job as they go towards their crowd who receives them with tremendous joy. Another title for Secaucus. Call them Title Town over at the Patriots. I mean, they go from 27, that is a little off topic, but they go from 27 to 28 rings. Maybe the Yankees do that, hopefully. But
Last night was a tough one.
Yes, last night was indeed a tough one. Now, Union City has to get ready now for a state tournament. They showed that they can kind of play with anyone, although they didn't win a set. Both sets were tight,
They were tight
back and
sets.
forth throughout.
UC 100% is able to fight, and I mean, in my game, for example, they really fought with us, and they ended up taking it. You know, and I think Secaucus just needs, or Union City just needs a little more confidence, and they would have games like this.
Tremendous job. First set, 25-19. Second set, 25-23. That'll do it for WHIT's coverage of this Hudson County Tournament Final. We hope you guys enjoyed the game, and congratulations to the Secaucus Patriots as they collect their 28th county championship trophy and their second straight. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Hello, everybody. Here with Kendall Caruso, assistant coach for the Secaucus Patriots girls volleyball team, sister of Dylan Caruso. You guys now have 28 county titles in program history. How does it feel to have such a prestigious program and deliver in your second straight county championship?
I mean, it feels great all around. When I played here, I was a 4-time county champion. So just to have these girls feel what I felt back in the day, it's just it's phenomenal. Like the tradition, it's a legacy.
Yeah, we were talking during the broadcast, and we noticed how that Secaucus team, you guys were so steady throughout, whether it's over on the sideline or on the bench and on the court. How do you guys, in moments of adversity, because Secaucus and Union City, I mean, it was a pretty back and forth game throughout the sets. What makes your team so emotionally steady throughout and ready to face whatever adversity comes their way?
I think it just comes with mental toughness. We instill in the girls, like, if you make a mistake, shake it off, just get the next one. Volleyball is a game of mistakes, and we tell them that all the time. And yeah, just be mentally tough, because it starts all up here, and then if you're crashing from here, you're just going to crash and burn throughout the whole thing. So if you just stay mentally strong, you're going to be fine.
How do you look to enjoy this win and get ready for the state tournament?
I mean, we're on a pretty good high right now. We can't stay too high because then it gets a little wishy-washy. But no, we're just gonna enjoy every moment right now. And then we kind of say that when the state tournament starts, we're 0-0 and it's like a new slate. So that's pretty much it.
Kendo Caruso, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Here with Olivia Jasicek. You guys now back-to-back county champions. How does that feel?
It feels honestly amazing. This is the best feeling I've had in so long.
I mean, it's awesome. You guys were awesome to watch, and that first set especially was pretty close. Your performance, honestly, was perhaps the biggest factor in pulling away. How were you able to put the team on your back and set up a pretty big run that you guys never looked back?
I mean, I wouldn't say I put the team on my back. I think we all work collaboratively. I wouldn't have been able to do anything I did without the people in the back row, my setter. So honestly, I just keep the energy. I keep them pumped up, because when they're pumped up, we're all pumped up. It just ends in a win.
Yeah, you guys do play a tremendous team style of game, and your coach was talking about that. How do you guys feed off of each other in those moments of adversity?
Honestly, just throughout us playing for so long, we've just become so much of a family, and our bond is so strong that no matter what mistake we make, if one person is picking us up, we're all hyped up and ready to go.
I'd ask your coach Caruso this, and I'm going to ask you, how do you look to enjoy this championship and get ready for states?
This is honestly just the beginning for us. This is just going to keep the ball rolling. This was the beginning. We're still not done yet.
All right, good luck. Thank you so much. Olivia Jasicek, everyone.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Penelope Campo, the only freshman on the roster for the HCIAL tournament. Penelope, how does it feel to have such success at such an early stage in your career?
It's amazing, and I can't wait to do more in the next 4 years.
Thank you. We got one more final question. Who's the better athlete, you or your brother?
Me.
There you have it, Penelope Campo, WHIT. Thank you very much.